Hello you beautiful peeps, my name's John, welcome to my channel. Today we have the WL Toys 104009, and as you can see on my car I have the brushless upgrade. Fantastic upgrade, I love it. But the end result was the fact that the lights now do not work, and as you can imagine you've got the front lights, you've got the lights on top here, you've got the rear lights, and you've got the lights on the bumper here. So there's a couple of people that are like, but we like the lights. Can you show us how to make them work? And I'm like, well, yeah, I can. And it's actually relatively easy. But you do need one of these. This is just a bog standard 3-wire servo type connector. I don't know the official name, I'll be honest with you. And as you can see, on my specific receiver, I have, it's a 6-channel, so there's 6 slots here. Most receivers in this day and age are 4 channels, maybe 3. If you have a 2-channel receiver, it will not work. You need a spare slot here, as you can see. And if you see here, I've got the 3 wires, but of course I only need 2 of them. I need a red and a black, being positive and negative. So once I have that, I can just put that to one side for now. Obviously it's quite long, but you know, I can tidy that up later. On the actual shell itself, this is the mess that they put together. I'd actually cut my connector off, so I have just stuck this back together for this. And actually, I'm going to leave it all connected now, because I think it does look better with the lights. And with this one, obviously this one would just feed into the circuit board here, as you can see. Let me bring it up so you can see that. There's the circuit board. The actual connector has been yanked out, but the pins are still there, or I can just put it in one of the other ones, of course. So what we need to do is we need to get power to this connector here. And how we do that is we take, obviously, the power in for this, bring you down so you can see it, and we take some wire cutters and we cut them. Like so. I'm going to keep that connector because it will be useful at a later date. There's not a lot of room to work here, so obviously, you know, do what you can. These are my wire cutters. I'm just using them to strip the wire. Not wire cutters, wire strippers, and cutters for that matter. Just cut. I need a little bit more on the red there. Come on. There we go. So now if you see, I have a black and a red wire that's ready to accept our connector. So let's just do the red one first because it's easier. I am just going to twist these around. Just make sure it's in focus, like so. And then just fold it over on itself. There's that one. I only have green electrical tape. I don't know where all my other tapes have gone, but they have gone missing. So for now, I would usually do this a lot prettier than what I'm doing right now, but obviously I just have to quickly show you guys so that you're not watching me fiddle around and tidying wires for the next 8 hours. The goal here is obviously to make it waterproof, or as waterproof as possible, and keep the wires apart. So there is the red, and now we will do the black. This combo here actually works off a 3S as well, but that will not affect the lights because you only get, I think it's 5 volts coming out from the connectors there anyway. So I should use my soldering connectors. I'll do that later. Nice and pretty. So there we go. So that is now given power to that there. I'm going to bring it up a bit because I obviously need to get the shell in at some point. Now we have the black and the red and the white, so you just look what's on the receiver already and you can see that the black and the red are sort of on the right hand side. So I'm going to just put them in, doesn't matter what slot I put them into, like so. So now we have power to this circuit board. So now all I do is take a battery. This one's got very little power in it, but it is, well, it should be enough to run the car for now. I'm not going to turn it on yet. I'm going to try and get this in without yanking it out any further. Like, come on, like so. So once I turn the power on, we should in theory have some lights. Ta-da! So if I just put that back roughly where it is, obviously I've got the battery hanging out, but as you can tell, the lights are working, and the rear lights, I think, yeah. This one has not been working since the very first bash that we did with it, so I will fix that. So there you go, ladies and gents. It's that simple to make the lights work, as long as you've got a spare slot on your receiver. Let me just turn this off because it's a little bit noisy with the fan. So I hope you found the video useful. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit that like button. It lets me know that I'm doing something that is worthwhile to you, and I'll continue making videos. And stay safe. Catch you next time. Take care. Bye bye.